Most people assume that if you want to get serious about 3D print finishing or small-scale crafting, you need a bulky, corded beast that takes up half your workbench. But then you pick up something like this little cordless unit from Baste, and you realize that for the vast majority of hobbyist tasks, smaller is actually better. It's surprisingly light, which is a massive win when you're spending an hour or two cleaning up support material on a print or etching a delicate design into a piece of wood. The ergonomics are spot on. It feels more like holding a thick marker than a power tool, so your hand doesn't cramp up halfway through a project. Now here is the thing about these compact tools. They aren't meant for heavy-duty construction or grinding through thick steel. It has built-in overload protection, which is a smart move by the manufacturer because it stops you from pushing the motor too hard and burning it out. It's really designed for the precision stuff. You get 5 speed settings, and honestly, the jump from the lower speeds to that top end of 18,000 RPM is noticeable. The lower settings are perfect for polishing up plastic or soft materials where you don't want to melt the surface, while the higher end gives you enough bite to actually drill through wood or clear out stubborn burrs. One feature that actually makes a difference in the real world is the LED light. It's a small touch, but when you're hunched over a desk trying to see the fine details of a miniature or a tight corner on a 3D print, having that little bit of extra visibility right at the tip is a lifesaver. You aren't constantly shifting your desk lamp around to avoid casting shadows. And speaking of convenience, the kit comes with over 100 accessories. You've got your sanding bands, polishing wheels, and drill bits all tucked away in a case. It's one of those sets where you open the box and you're ready to start working immediately without having to run to the hardware store for extra bits. If there is a downside, it's that the battery life is tied to the size of the tool. Because it's so compact, you aren't going to be running this thing for an entire weekend without needing a charge. It uses Type-C, which is great because you can just plug it into your phone charger or a laptop, but it's definitely a tool for intermittent, focused work rather than marathon sessions. Also, because it's so lightweight, you have to let the tool do the work. If you try to force it into the material, the motor will let you know it's not happy. But if you have a light touch and you're doing detail work, it's a fantastic little companion. It's not going to replace a heavy-duty shop tool, but for the price and the sheer convenience of being able to grab it and go, it's a solid addition to any craft drawer. It's just one of those handy gadgets that makes the tedious parts of a project feel a lot less like a chore.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.